Oh shit. You know this is gonna be a real video when I'm actually showing my face. Hey guys, it's Will, aka Soul Eater Will, aka Soup Eater Will. Take your pick. I'm making this video because I decided things need to change. I have been wanting to make changes for a while and I just was too scared of it. And I'm sort of seeing now that I really want to make some changes with the YouTube channel, with my TikTok, and maybe even other things as well. I want to make one thing clear. I am actually very happy with my streams and my streaming content. I have had a blast on Twitch. I've had a blast as a VTuber. I don't personally have any intention in changing that. I mean, that would be a problem considering VTubing was not so cheap to get into. So getting out of it now would be kind of a financial blow, to say the least. But not only that, I enjoy it, and it's something I don't intend on changing anytime soon. But I'm more so thinking about the content I make outside of streaming. The things I post on TikTok, the things I post on YouTube, which is virtually non-existent. And I think things need to change, because for those of you who don't know, I made YouTube videos from 2020 to 2021. It was not a very long run. And then TikTok happened, and I happened to blow up on that, and I decided to make content on there, and it was going great for a couple of years. I was blowing up in 2021, things were going great in 2022 as well, and I was really enjoying it. Then 2023 happened, and I have never felt more burnt out. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I feel like it can be pretty evident when looking at my content. I mean, look at my profile on TikTok from 2021 to 2022 to 2023, and you will notice a stark difference on how much I was posting and even the quality of my posts. I will be honest with you, my Soul Eater Will TikTok profile, I have not been happy with the content on it recently. I feel like a lot of it I have been really forcing myself to make, and I really have not been that happy with how non-frequently I've been posting and how the quality of the content actually is on TikTok. I really have not been happy with it. In the past 3 to 4 months, I have been posting my Twitch highlights for my VTuber. I kind of transformed my Soul Eater Will TikTok account into a bit of a VTuber account for myself. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do not regret doing that, but goodness, it has been a blow to my engagement on TikTok. If you look at my engagement on my TikTok with my VTuber content, it has been mixed, to say the least. I believe I had about 239,000 followers about 5 or 6 months ago before I started doing VTuber stuff more frequently on my TikTok. And now I'm standing at 234,500 followers. That is about a almost 4,000 to 5,000 follower decrease. Now look, I don't do this for the numbers. I don't do this for a large follow count or having an extreme amount of clout. I do it because I purely love it and I enjoy making content. But I'm sure you can imagine how discouraging it can be seeing my follower count drop to such high, the 4 digits. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit sad, and it makes me think that I need to make some changes. And I think the step one to that is just going back to what I was doing before TikTok. And you know, what I was doing before TikTok was actually doing fairly well for what it was. I was making ranking videos, reviews, and stuff that I genuinely enjoyed doing because I love making that type of content. And then I just stopped doing it after I blew up on TikTok. And not gonna lie, I kind of miss it, and I sort of want to bring that back. So I think step one is I want to get back to making YouTube content. That's step number one. Is I want to start regularly posting on YouTube. And when I mean regularly, that's probably going to be like once a month, maybe once every 2 months, to be honest with you, because, you know, life is so busy and streaming keeps me busy as well, along with voice acting and stuff such as that. But I want to start posting on YouTube on a somewhat regular basis, once a month, once every other month, and maybe even doing the things that I was doing before TikTok, ranking videos, reviews, and maybe even other unique forms of content. I want to experiment. I want 2024 to be an experimental year for me, where I try a bunch of different things maybe, and just see what sticks. You know, I don't see the harm in it, and I think it could be a good transformation era for me in terms of content creation. And I want to, of course, promote that stuff as well on TikTok. You know, maybe take snippets from those YouTube videos, post them on TikTok as promotion, stuff such as that. and maybe even make shorter forms of that type of content on TikTok, and maybe even post them as YouTube Shorts as well. These are just ideas that I'm throwing out that I may end up doing, may not end up doing. I'm not really sure, but these are things that I think would make me happier in terms of my content. Along with that, I want to integrate voice acting still into my content, because as you guys know, voice acting is a huge part of who I am. I love doing it. I've been doing impressions now for about, well, I've been doing it for longer than this technically, but I've been really doing it on TikTok for about 3 years now almost. I want to continue making Genshin Impact impressions and stuff such as that, but the thing is, I don't want to continue doing what I was doing because I feel like I am just forcing it out. I'm a little creatively bankrupt, and I think what I need to do is I need to start trying doing other things. Maybe do more serious videos. Maybe do like make script reads where I read a script as a character, or like do angsty script reads, or you know, I want to try different forms of content. And if any of you guys have any ideas or suggestions, I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you guys want to type anything that you would like to see me try, and if no one likes it, I don't have to do it again. You know, I want to try different things, and I'm yearning for a different identity. I feel like I'm not happy with how I am perceived on TikTok. I feel like I want to be taken more seriously as a content creator, because I feel like the content I post is not really the most, how do I word it? I don't want to like devalue myself, because I feel like I do have something to bring to the table, but I feel like the problem is I don't think I'm really taking advantage of that enough. I feel like I'm not really pushing myself to greater heights is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like that's evident with my content. I feel like my content is not pushing greater heights, and I want to change that. So yeah, sorry, this video kind of ended up becoming a little bit of a rant because it's not scripted, but I just sort of wanted to give you guys my honest, pure thoughts. And yeah, ultimately, I want to make changes starting in 2024. Maybe not effective immediately, because I want to take some time to plan and really think about what I want to do moving forward. But in 2024, I want to make some big changes to my TikTok, to my YouTube. Not really so much to my Twitch streams, to be honest. I've been pretty happy with that. So if you guys want to come on by my Twitch streams, that has been the content I've been the most confident in. My Twitch streams have been great. I love the community I built around there. I just want to give a huge shout out to all of you guys on Twitch. I really appreciate your guys' amazing support. To everyone who has followed, subscribed, donated in any capacity, or just been watching, whether you're a chatter or a lurker, it has really just been amazing. I cannot emphasize enough how happy I am to have such an amazing community on Twitch, because it's always been something I've wanted to do since I was literally a kid. I've always wanted to make gaming YouTube type videos literally since like 2010, and the fact that I can kind of do that now via Twitch streaming is literally like a kid's dream come true. Especially to have an audience that actually wants to watch me, it really is amazing. But anyway, sorry, I know I'm like kind of jumping all over the place, but yeah, to conclude this video, I want changes to be made, and I already kind of outlined to you guys what I want to do. I want to experiment a little bit. I want to try new things. I want to go back to my roots a little bit, back to the YouTube 2021 era or 2020 era, and see, you know, what really sticks and what people want to watch, because I want to provide more for you guys. I feel like I already provide, you know, a decent amount with streaming and stuff, but I feel like it's just not quite enough for me. I'm not creatively fulfilled is the problem. And I want to be creatively fulfilled. I want to make content that people enjoy and people will go back and watch. And I feel like the main problem is I have been very demotivated this year with the content I have been producing right now. And so things really do need to change. But anyways, that's enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you're at this point in the video. I know it's been a lot of kind of jumping back and forth, very unscripted, messy video, but thank you guys so much for being here. And if you guys have anything you'd like to say in the comments, whether it's something like, no, Will, I love your content now, you don't need to change, or if it's, yeah, Will, I'd love to see change, I'd love to see you try this or that. Anything is appreciated, any feedback, anything at all. Additionally, I wanted to make one more announcement. I will be making a YouTube VOD channel where I post my Twitch streams in full on YouTube. Because I was doing that on this account, but very infrequently. I want to have a more frequent VOD posting schedule. So I will be making a VOD channel and archiving the... So I'm going to archive the VODs that are on this channel into a playlist. and then make a whole new channel where I post VODs starting from the moment where I create that account. And that'll hopefully be probably within this week, because I do want to start posting my VODs, since I hate that they're permanently gone, because there's so many great moments that are just going to be forever lost, and I don't want that. So yeah, that I was going to make that announcement during the video, and I kind of forgot. So yeah, there's that. But finally, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully see you guys on YouTube and more in 2024. Hopefully my TikTok will also see a creative resurgence, and I will see you guys on Twitch. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, it's Soul Eater Will. I go live on it around 4 to 5, maybe sometimes even more times a week. So if you guys want to come on by, I'd love to have you guys there. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, guys, to stay awesome and to stay cool. Love you guys.